Usisahau kusubscribe, kulike na kucomment.
It's a stark example of what the coronavirus has done to this continent. The traditional Good Friday papal passion service in Rome, and Pope Francis forced to preside over a ceremony with almost no congregation, because the pandemic continues to kill thousands of people every day.
We're particularly concerned by the large number of infections reported among health workers. In some countries, there are reports of up to 10% of health workers being infected. This is an alarming trend. When health workers are at risk, we're all at risk.
But just as corona targets populations, so it attacks their economies, which is why late on Thursday, EU finance ministers agreed a vast new credit package for those worst affected, fast loans for governments and short-term aid to companies which might otherwise go under.
They add up to around €500 billion, a step change in the economic coordination within our union. This emergency plan will shield our economic and social fabric as we dive into a recession.
But it's not enough for several stricken European states. Italy has long argued for wealthier countries to guarantee the debt of the poorer ones, which this deal does not.
The main battle that Italy must carry on the European tables concerns a fund that must be financed with a real economic sharing of the effort, such as with Eurobonds. Yes, the famous Eurobonds. The fund must have a power proportionate to the numbers and resources that are required by a war economy.
Because the impact of the lockdown across southern Europe is clear. In Spain, the beaches are empty, with no prospect of this changing anytime soon.
On any normal Good Friday afternoon, you could expect this area of central Berlin to be packed with tourists and Berliners alike, all enjoying the sunshine. And yet corona means they can't. Those who are here are doing the exercise they're allowed to do. But many of the shops around here are shut down, even the most iconic hotel in Berlin. Very low occupancy at the Adlon right now, all because of corona.
Which is why the staff inside have taken to baking Easter-themed cakes to provide to the homeless of the city. But such gestures alone cannot bring anything but a temporary respite. In a
Usisahau kusubscribe, kulike na kucomment.